Hi everyone, and welcome to Traction Ag. I'm here today to walk you through the 3 steps in getting started. Step number 1 is set up your entities. So we'll click this button here. We'll add a new entity to get started. And we'll call mine Stark Farms LLC. It is a partnership between myself and my brother. So I'll add my name in here and I'll say it's 50% ownership. And I'm going to add my brother as the other owner, 50%. I'm going to hit the save button, and we just finished our first entity. My second entity is called Nussbaum Trucking, and this is a corporation. The nice thing about Traction is that you can have as many entities as you want, and you're not charged for it. All looks good, and we just completed step number 1. Step number 2, add your revenue and expense accounts. So let's go ahead and do this step. We will first pick out the proper entity up above, and then you have revenue and expenses here. So for revenue, we will pick out our crops. If you don't see your crop, don't worry, you can do that step later. Also under revenue, you have all these other accounts to pick from. Feel free to pick out the ones that matter for you. If some of these don't make any sense, don't check it. Expenses the same way. We have all the commonly used expense accounts for the farm to pick from. Then below that, there are quite a few other expense accounts that you will pick. Only pick out the ones that you want to use for your operation. If you're not seeing your expense account and you need to add it, you can do that later in Traction. This is just really meant to get started quickly. All this looks great for me. I'm going to hit the save button. And now step 2 is completed. I'm going to move on to step number 3, set up your banks. You have 2 options. You can set up your banks and credit cards manually, or you can connect them directly to Traction using Plaid. I'm going to do the first option here, the manual add, where I can type in the checking account. So I'll choose the entity up here, the account type. I call mine the Stark Brothers checking. So go ahead and type in the name of your checking account here. The opening balance, I'm not really sure what that is, so I'll just go ahead and skip that for now and hit save and new. And now we can add the second checking account, savings, money market, or I can just hit cancel and close out of the screen. And what's really nice about Traction, it puts you right where you need to be on the account register, where I can hit the add new button and I can start to add new deposits and new payments. I do want to go back to the step number 3 again and review this one here with you, the Plaid connection. So if I click this button, I will see this screen where I can use the search to type in my bank name. And so by typing in the name here, it will search through all the banks, and so you can find the bank that you use for your farm. It will then ask you for your login credentials for the bank so it can do the connection. But for mine, I'm going to go back. I actually use Chase and use my login credentials. And so the only step I need to do is go ahead and choose my checking account, which this is the one that I just added a few minutes ago. If it was not there, I can use the green plus button and add that checking account name. That way, I'm going to have it read my opening balance automatically for January 1st, 2026. That way I don't have to worry about searching through paperwork to find that balance. I'm going to hit the connect button. Here you'll see a little box that pops up just saying, hey, it's going to replace your balance with what Plaid's going to give you from the bank, which is perfectly fine. That's exactly what I want. It is now connected. If I work my way back to the account register, you'll get another pop-up. This is just a one-time thing, just saying, hey, this is going to start flowing in all your transactions from the bank. I'll choose yes. It might take a couple of minutes, but then all your transactions will start to flow in automatically. From here on out, if you want additional transactions to flow in, there is this little sync button in the upper right corner. You'll click that button from time to time to see your deposits and payments flowing in from the bank. As you can see here, there's quite a few little warning symbols here on the very end. They're going to be color-coded orange. Just click on those to put the details in. In my example, I'm going to add a new contact. It's the John Deere store. So I'll add John Deere without details. This was the check number 1112. And this particular transaction was for repair expense. As you can see, there's a drop down here where you can choose repairs or you can add repairs if you don't have it listed there. That's kind of why I told you don't worry about choosing your expense accounts there. If you miss one, not a big deal because throughout the software, you'll be able to add those accounts on the fly. Right there it is. This is parts. That memo down there is what the bank gives us. You can override that. You can change it to something else. But this particular transaction's all done. We'll hit the save button. The little warning button disappears, so that just lets you know that you're all done with this particular transaction. If you go back to reports here on the left and go to accounting, a really nice popular report that people really enjoy is the income statement report. And so right here, you can select that for any particular entity and date range, hit update. And actually right here is that expense account that I just coded. And as you can see, there's a whole lot more work to do in the account register, but I'm well on my way to leveraging Traction for my farm. If you have any questions whatsoever, our support team is here to help you. We want to see you have a lot of success with the platform. We hope you really enjoyed today's walkthrough, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you.